On the outside part of the carcass, lining along the spinal cord of the beef carcass, on the top side is the sirloin. On the inside is a soft special cut called the fillet. It's under the spinal cord. Fillet is a very soft tissue that you can easily even want to remove it with your hand. It is this special lining, this special one. Maybe you can even have a start with it. So let's get our fillet out. So you just remove this from the bone. It's so soft that you can easily pull it out using your hand. But for now, let's just remove with our knife. As you can see, you can easy to pull out. Still the one, still the fillet. Let's just end it here and have our fillet out. Fillet is actually more expensive because it's the most lean meat, it's the most tender lean meat in the beef carcass. And as you can see, this is a whole hind leg, but what we have is a very small piece of fillet. It's the tiniest lining of the meat of the beef along the spinal cord. So it's a small quantity, but it's very lean, very soft. As you can see, it's very soft and very lean. So you can easily even pull it out. You can see it is so tender, so tender. That's why it's becoming, and it's actually the most expensive cut. So I will separate this into two because different clientele will want the fillet in different specification. Some clients will want it as a whole, that way. You'll want it as that way. That client will need now the fillet that is untrimmed. So this is an untrimmed fillet, not trimmed, not trimmed. So we're going to do a trimmed fillet and an untrimmed one. So this one is untrimmed. The meaning of untrimmed, it has this fat on the fat caps on the ends. It has not been cleaned, so that becomes an untrimmed fillet. So what is happening here is that this one and this one are actually blocks. A client will say, I need it that way, so it's a block fillet. But you can go ahead and specify with the client that the client will want in tiny pieces, either cubes or tiny cubes or larger chunks of the fillet, or trimmed. So for now, let's do a trimmed one so that we move to the other specification. So let's trim this one. If you want it trimmed, it means that you don't like the fat. So we are going to trim off the fats for you so that it becomes how you want for the client who want it trimmed. Most of the trimmed clients actually do not like the fat cap, so we remove it for them. Remove this hard tissue for you, though it is soft. Just pass your knife that way. If you like it like that, just remove this lining. So this is now a trimmed fillet. It doesn't have any caps, any fat caps. So most of the clients will like it that way if they are going to roast. Now a client will tell us that they want it sliced. So a sliced one, these are clients who would like to go and do pan frying. So as you can see, they are so tiny, so tiny. So we're able to process it for you according to how you will love it for pan frying. So that is tiny slices for pan frying. As you can see, it's a good cut for pan frying. So you're able to put it in a pan and fry it. Heat can easily pass through the cut, and it's a good cut for stewing. Now, what if a client tells us I need it in cubes? How do we do it? Now let's do the remaining chunk and in cubes, so that you are going to see the difference. These are small cubes. These are small cubes, and we're able to, you can now see this is slicing and this is cubing. So if you are going to do stew, if you are going to do frying in a way that you want it in cubed form, or you want it in sliced form. So this is sliced for pan frying, this is cubed for either stewing, or depending on how you want it, you are going to do it. So this one remains a block. So as we finish up with the fillet, let's see how somebody will need it as large chunks. So we are going to leave this one untrimmed, but we will make it nice. So for the clients who will want fillet in large blocks, or I will call it chunks, you're going to have it delivered that way. So these are large chunk. So either way, you're going to do choma that size, or you're going to do the roasting on that sizes. This is for stewing. Also, this you can do for stewing. This one is for pan frying. So you're able to say that I will need a fillet, but processed for, this is for stewing, so that we're able to process it for you. If you want it for large chunks, we're able to process that one for you. If you want it for pan frying into tiny slices, we're able to do this way. So it's upon you to say now the sizes that you will need. So beef fillet is actually almost less than around 2 kilos in a full carcass. So that explains why it is the most expensive, and is the most tenderest meat. Very tender. You can easily separate without even a knife. It's very tender. You can feel that if I can push it, it is going to break itself. So it's a very tender meat. So that is it for the beef fillet. It's found under the spinal cord inside the beef carcass.